Alright, well, happy Pride Day and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 Thunderbird Flyover Season 1 Episode 1, Welcome Home Lane. On this Pride Day 2025, I have good American pride to show for it. And since I am a follower in Albuquerque, and there are many of those alike, to the Facebook page Warriors for Lane, Lane had recently, from time being I record this video, had gotten in-home nursing. And of course, that's really tough to get. And the reason why I'm doing the Thunderbird Flyover is because, you know, that's what I felt like doing today. I felt like being an actor pilot today. And of course, this special episode to Lane, who although lives in Texas, you know, where his parents had successfully gotten in-home nursing, which, like I said from before, is hard to get. It's something like that of the Thunderbird Flyover at the Air Force Academy. Like, you know how the cadets, when they graduate from Air Force Academy, you know, they get the Thunderbird Flyover, and the cadets in Annapolis, they get the Blue Angel Flyover. So in this episode, of course, we're going to be flying over Albuquerque, hopefully quick, to show and tell that, yes, we support Lane and your family, as well as, of course, those friends and acquaintances, especially those who live out of state. And of course, there will be no weapons used in this video. Just, of course, a tribute flyover to show and tell those, especially those who had advocated for in-home nursing for Lane, stating that, yes, the odds worked in your favor. Congrats. You deserve to have this flyover. Oh, and by the way, for next week, happy 249er America. Happy 249th birthday, America. A bicentennial and a half from time being I record this video. If there's anything you want me to say or do better, please let me know in the comment box below and be respectful about it. And don't tell me to quit. Okay, before I begin, here's my emergency plan. If I have an engine failure before V1, I'll land straight ahead. I'll close the throttle, yield to oncoming traffic. And if I have an engine failure after V1, I'll come back the way I came in. And if I have to bail out at all, I hope that I can find places I'm familiar with, like my old dojo, churches I've attended, as well as, of course, my primary schools where I daydreamt of this. Without further ado, let's go. First stop, Glennwood Hills as usual. ATC's gonna do a lot of chatter, so I'm gonna let him do it. You know, while we're taxiing, let's
ATC. Labrador Live for request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Labrador 5442 and hold short of runway 8 using taxiway Bravo 5 Bravo 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 Alpha Alpha 1. Contact tower 1233 Desmond 5 when ready.
Taxi to short runway 8 taxi Bravo 4 Bravo Alpha Labrador 5.
Okay, while we're taxiing, of course, here we are. Here's what I have to say. On this day of celebration and courage, the desert sky becomes a stage where one pilot honors a hero, and a city lifts his voice in unity From New Mexico to Texas where Lane is, this flyover is not bound by geography. This is for Lane, from Warriors for Lane. This is good pride. This is for people who never stop fighting for him, and those who never stop flying for him. As we taxi down, of course, the taxiway, of course, we're rolling with purpose and good pride. Every foot forward brings us closer to the sky Lane deserves. This is not just a show. It's a message written in Jetstream and heart. Now, the reason why I'm flying this flight is because, you know, my heart so desired to fly it. Ooh. I missed that. Sorry about that. Holding the iPad and that's what happened. Okay. I really should have put the iPad aside. I apologize. I had Microsoft Copilot, you know, make the dialogues for me. And yes, I follow most of which. It's a really helpful program too. So anyway, while I'm at it, of course, air traffic control is going to be talking a lot, so put in summary that this flight is a tribute flyover to Lane, from Warriors for Lane. And even though you don't see me fly the F-16 all that much, I chose today because, yeah, why not? I'm not participating in any real combat missions involving the F-16, even though I prefer the older planes, like the old Phantom, Hun, Delta Dagger, Dart, Starfighter, Thud, if available at all. Anyway, we're now at the runway, so next stop is Glennwood Hills. Control urges here. This plane can't control its urges.
Labrador, ready, straight out, runway 8.
Here we go. Sorry, I'll have to see this.
Cleared for takeoff runway 8, Labrador 54.
This thing's gonna tip over if I'm not in the air soon enough. Heck yeah. First stop is Glenwood Hills. That's the plan.
Albuquerque Tower, Labrador 5 is in frequency change.
Let's get in the cockpit.
Labrador 5 is type 1 miles east of Albuquerque, 70,800 feet. Request a flight follow.
That's 4 hills. Congrats, yeah. We're gonna go to Global Hills. Let's go to my house first, or where I generally speaking live first. Okay, show and tell that the odds worked in y'all's favors. Those who really, of course, supported Wayne, who worked in your favor. There you go. Next stop is the Marine Fiesta Park. Congratulations, yeah. The rest of you, same thing. That was that.
3.8 Labrador 5.
One more pass over.
Albuquerque Center, Labrador 15,100 feet.
Sorry about this again. Have the windows open.
Labrador 54 Albuquerque, approach altimeter 29.9 radar contact. Continue.
There we go.
Labrador 54 Albuquerque, approach on 127.4. Good day. Good day.
127.4 Labrador. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Here we go.
Albuquerque, approach Labrador
9,000.
Labrador 54 Albuquerque, approach altimeter 29.9 radar contact. Continue.
Here we go. These odds are in your favor, y'all. 24-hour report. Congrats. Well, Lane, welcome home.
Labrador 54 contact Albuquerque Center on 132.8. Good day. Good day.
138 Labrador. Goodbye. Goodbye. Albuquerque.
It's Flyovers where I generally speaking live. Odds in your favor.
127.4
Welcome home, Lane.
Albuquerque, Labrador 7,000 feet.
Labrador 54 altimeter 29.9 radar contact. Continue. Labrador 54 contact Albuquerque Center on 132.8. Good day.
132.8 Labrador. Goodbye. Goodbye. Albuquerque.
Start going back. Nope. You're going back.
Radar contact. Continue.
No, you're going back.
Albuquerque.
Is that clear?
Labrador 5. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
No, you're going down.
Labrador 54 approach. Clear to the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through Charlie airspace. Labrador 5.
No, you're gonna go back now.
Labrador 54, you're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact Albuquerque on 132.8. Good day. Good day.
Going to 132.8 Labrador 5.
You're going back.
Labrador 5. Labrador 13,100.
Labrador 54
Albuquerque Center altimeter 29.92 radar contact. Continue.
Nearest airport list. Albuquerque. Sunport.
Albuquerque Tower, Labrador 6 miles northwest, 13,900 feet. 800.
Labrador
54 Albuquerque Tower.
Altimeter
29.92083 at 15.
Make left base
runway 8.
Make left base runway 8 Labrador 5.
Here's the biopark.
Labrador 54
1083 at 15.
In the park.
to land
runway 8.
Cleared to land runway 8 Labrador 5.
Yes. Last thing we're going to deploy the speed brakes. Go back to the Air Force Base and do one more thing to close out the episode. Yeah, I'm just going back to the Air Force Base at this point. Whoever wants the plane, they can have it.
121.9 Labrador 54. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Wants the plane, they can have it. No, I'm not contacting the ground. Hey y'all, you want the plane? Hold on. Hey, I can slew this thing again. Or that I can slew this thing. The thing about the simulator is you can pick yourself up again. Alright, let's do one more thing and close out episode. They're out. Okay, Labrador 54 is out, and close the canopy. This thing's really quiet as opposed to... Alright. As I close this episode, I'm going to say, for Warriors for Lane, where you primarily live, know this. You have people nationwide who fly for you. From thunder in the clouds to kindness on the ground, we're all part of your airspace. So here's to heroes, hometowns, and high altitude hope. This is this is Thunderbird Flyover, Season 1, Episode 1, Welcome Home Lane. From Labrador 54 Gaming Productions End. So that's our show. If you like, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you all around.